okay. You can laugh. I know y'all want to laugh. It's all right. This is the best shit ever.
When I heard it too.
465-6751 Enviyon Radio.
All right, so welcome to Enviyon Radio, and we are live. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and I know you guys kind of heard us talking a little bit. Jayskee was sitting here laughing at the jingle because he realized it's so freaking awesome.
Yeah.
My name is Will from Enviyon, and you guys are here on Enviyon Radio, and I have a special guest with me today. Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
Hello, my name is Jayskee. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, West Side. Out West 290 shit. Shout out Lofo, you already know what's up, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Gotta be here.
Absolutely. And then you got your bro with you. Go ahead and introduce yourself as well, bro.
I'm Nick.
I'm just Nick.
Nick is here supporting. Definitely thank you guys for coming in and stopping into Enviyon Radio. So, Jayskee, I brought you on the show today because you've been recording with me for a while now.
Hell yeah.
How long we been rocking?
Oh, shit, it's been like, what, a year already and shit?
Damn, it's been about a good year.
Good
Man.
year.
And you know what? Like, with the time that we've been rocking out and the time that we've been cooking up, like, your music has evolved. It's gotten better. Like, every time you come in the studio, you do a session, it just gets better and better. And you remind me a lot of some real inspirational people that I've recorded with and worked with. And I saw the progress and I saw the growth, by working with them over time.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And you remind me a lot of that. Like, what gives you the energy to continue to go?
Honestly, shit, it's low-key tough, not even gonna lie, like, to have that motivation to keep going. Like, sometimes I find myself where I'm just, like, not even motivated to make music, and I'm just like, damn, do I really want to do this? But sometimes, like, it's like, I don't know, like, shit like that, like, you just gotta get through, Like, it's like, nah, like, you gotta remind yourself, like, what you're trying to achieve with this shit. And, like, with me, it's like, I love to do this shit, you feel me? Like, I don't want to stop doing this shit. Like,
you said sometimes it's hard. Like, what would make it hard? Like, this is fun at the same time.
Yeah, of course.
So, but what make it, like, hard?
So, like, for me, like, I guess, like, getting a writer's block, like, having to overcome that shit is, like, difficult. Like, man, like, once you get writer's block, like, you just gotta stop.
Okay. So do you freestyle? Do you
no, yeah, mainly for the most part I freestyle most of my songs and shit, but I also do like write, some of them and shit.
Okay. And so the songs that you're writing, those are the ones that you're getting the writer's block from.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, I kind of just looked at your folder just now, like, real briefly, because I wanted to look at some of the songs because I was interested in playing something specifically, but I saw a lot of songs in there.
Of course.
And when I Google you, however, I ain't seeing a lot of Jayskee.
Yeah.
And typically that's not because it doesn't mean you ain't the shit.
Of course.
It typically just means that you're still in the creation process of just like getting yourself and figuring out how you want to come across to people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you've been making music for about a year, when we gonna see some videos? When we gonna see some stuff from Jayskee?
So honestly, like you said, I have been in like that creative process, and right now I'm just like trying to figure out like what sound like suits me best. You know? And I already feel like I have like a decent following. Like on Spotify, I have about 26,000 people, like monthly like listeners and shit.
Oh wow!
And one of my songs already reached 1 million streams, over 1 million streams already.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's like they already
1
like.
million, shit. I can't even get my Instagram over 8,000. I just hit 8,000 a day. I'm like happy as fuck.
Yeah.
And you getting fucking 1 million streams. That's awesome, bro.
But I guess like from that song, it's like kind of a sad song. So like I'm guessing those people are expecting like sad like type vibes.
Okay.
So I'm trying to like steer into that more, and like that's what I've been making like for the most part. Like like we've worked with each other for like
absolutely.
Years, so like you already know like the shit I'll be making.
Yeah, like the stuff
but I do
that
try switching it up.
The stuff that I've like witnessed you do is like you do switch it up.
Yeah.
And I can't even really sit here and say like it's all like the same or like it's all sad because it's not.
It's not.
Like the joint you did all night.
All night. Yeah.
You mind if I play that song?
Yeah, go ahead.
You mind if I bump that song real quick for the listeners? It's actually one of my joints. I recently posted it up, and I know you'd be like, man, don't be leaking my shit. But I was like, bro, this shit gotta get out there.
Of course.
So I want to play All Night real quick. If you guys that's tuned in, check this out. This is All Night from Jayskee. See how this sounds. Oh yeah, I might sing along.
I've been up all night, gotta make sure that you're alright. I don't wanna leave you alone tonight, so just hold tight. Whenever you go, I'll be right there. I've been up all night, gotta make sure that you're alright. I don't wanna leave you alone tonight, so just hold tight. I don't wanna go right now. I don't even know why I've been getting too damn faded, don't ain't no right. All these thoughts I'm contemplating in my head, right? Got me wishing I was dead while I am inside. Probably leaving me on red, why you don't reply? Now you're running around my mind, I can't get you out. Now I'm feeling all alone, cause I need you now. Yeah, I need you now. Tell me if you're feeling right, I'm feeling down. Alright, I don't wanna know. Alright, I don't wanna know. I've been up all night, gotta make sure that you're alright. I don't wanna leave you alone tonight, so just hold tight. Whenever you go, I'll be right there.
Right there.
I've been up all night, gotta make sure that you're alright. I don't wanna leave you alone tonight, so
Just hold tight.
I don't wanna go right now. Yeah. That's my shit.
Alright.
That's just a banger.
Fucking awesome. I'm sorry that I was singing along with it. I hope I ain't mess up the broadcast.
Fine.
But that's definitely my shit. And so give me some background about that. Like when you do decide to shoot the video for that song,
Yeah.
what is it going to be about? What can people expect to see?
So for this song, we did make it recently.
Uh-huh.
With this song, low key, I had written this song like literally the day of, like the day we were gonna record and shit. Like you had called me up and I was telling you like, hey, I'm writing some shit, you know, like to have some shit for the studio to record. And you're like, yeah, keep writing. So I
Right.
was just in my couch, bro, in my room while he was sleeping. I was just listening to some beats and I found that beat. And I was like, okay, I was vibing to it. And
Right.
in my head, I was just humming to it. And then that's where the hook came. Like I just put words into it. And then I finished it in like 15, 20 minutes. And then,
You did that song in 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
yeah.
Who's in give me like 2 or 3 artists that are inspirational to you.
To me, Juicewrld definitely got to be up there.
Mhm.
Nav, another artist, and even though he's a postmortem ex, he's definitely still a big inspiration to me.
Okay.
RPX.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. All right. So I know you kind of spoke on Juice a little bit, and I've worked with him, so
Yeah.
that's why I can speak on it. Obviously, those other 2 artists are, 100% awesome and legends, and always will
Yeah.
be. But, like that, it reminds me of kind of how Juice worked, the way you work. It gives me a reminder of it because of how you're able to take something, listen to it, do it quick. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to vibe out. Just give me a couple minutes. Let me just kind of think of what I want to do. Write a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Not even really know, like, how you're going to do the whole song, but just a little bit of it, and then come in the studio and just knock it out. So real similar type of vibes. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. It's freaking awesome, bro.
Thank you.
Definitely.
As far as the music videos and stuff, me and Dro, who's another engineer that works here, by the way.
Okay.
Me and him have been working too on some songs. We actually are trying to get a music video for this song called Bad Bitch. It's like not a sad song.
Okay.
So it's like more of like a beat, like, like just like, damn, like just vibing to a song
Okay.
type shit.
How
And,
long, I mean to cut you off. How
No,
long
go
you
ahead.
been doing music?
Music.
I mean,
shit,
I
like-
thought it was about a year, but
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, growing up, like I've always like like fucked with music and shit. Like when I was a kid, like I used to write like other artists like lyrics, like I don't know, and just like sing along to them and shit. Yeah,
Okay.
like, but like I actually like started like making music like when I was like I want to say 18, like right when I graduated high school, which was like 2016.
okay.
Like, 2017 was when I actually like started like trying to take it serious and shit.
Awesome.
So,
Sounds
ever
nice.
since then.
And just for the people who are listening in on Enviyon Radio, you got me, Will from Enviyon here hosting, and we have Jayskee here for you
Yeah.
guys that are listening in. He's just giving us some insights on some of his work. If you haven't heard of Jayskee, definitely tune in, look that up, follow him on Instagram. Where can people find you at, Jayskee, if somebody wanted to find you?
Shit, y'all can find me anywhere, honestly. Like, I'm on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music.
Is it under just Jayskee, like J-A, spell it out?
Jayskee? Jayskee.
Jayskee.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
Cool.
just
Cool.
search it up, yeah.
So like Jayskee, do you have any kids? Like,
No.
What about family? Like
Me.
music, family, and friends. Sometimes that thing like it's hard to put those together because you
Yeah.
got to make a lot of sacrifices,
Yeah.
especially with like money, studio time, traveling.
Definitely.
It's a lot. So like, what about like family, kids, girlfriend? I mean, what's going on, man? Tell us some stuff.
I definitely don't have any kids, at the moment.
Okay.
I'm not planning on having any kids, so like I'm about 28.
Oh
some
wow.
Shit, like,
And how old are you right now, Jason?
right now I'm 21.
21.
Just turned 21, July
Man.
30th.
Damn. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I just made 23, so I know how you feel, bro.
That's why they call you King Cat, bro. You be capping on live radio too.
Oh shit! On live radio, I don't even care, bro.
Nah.
I definitely don't care.
But yeah.
So Jayskee, what's your most traumatic experience? Some of your music talks about things that you go through in life, things that you might be dealing with in life. Like, what's your most traumatic experience that you've ever had?
My most traumatic experience, like in general, was like having a bad acid trip, dude. Like that
What?
shit was horrible. Like I was like tripping balls off acid, bro. Like me and my guy had copped, and like I had already like not wanted to do it, cause I had to work like the next day. So I'm like, nah, like that's not a good idea and shit. And they talked me into it. So like we were just like cruising, like down Lakeshore and shit, and like I just started like getting this bad vibe, and like I swear to God, bro, that I seen the devil and shit, bro, and he was talking to me, bro, and I was just like, nah, bro, like this ain't it, chief.
Shit.
So yeah, like ever since then I haven't taken acid. I never will, low key. But that was like my most
No
traumatic
acid
experience,
for
like,
me,
bro.
sir.
Like yeah, bro, like low key, bro, like I felt like I was stuck in that trip, like with the devil, and he was like laughing at me, and he was all like, you're never gonna get out of this type shit, and I was just like scared, bro, and I was begging him, bro, I was like, please, bro, like give me a second chance, and he's like, why should I? And then I was like, I swear to God, bro, like, and he's like,
no.
I was like, honestly, like I swear, like just give me like a couple years, and like no cap, like this is why I set myself like, if I don't make it by 23, bro, like I'm just like, I don't know, cause like that's like what like me and like the devil agreed on in my acid trip, you feel me? So it's
my
like,
goodness.
if you don't make it by 23 type shit, like you're coming right back type shit. So it's like
Sounds
that's
very scary.
That's kind of why like I'm like
So
really, like,
so you're on a grind right now.
yeah,
So-
definitely.
So that means that we gotta record some more music. We gotta get some videos out
Get
there.
this
We
shit
gotta
rolling.
we gotta push some stuff out. Okay, so give me like a real quick like short term view, vision. Like by 6 months, what can we expect to see from you?
Shit, 6 months. I already plan on having 2 visuals out. One
Okay.
for Bad Bitch, and then the other one's gonna be for the song that you played right just now.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll have hopefully by then I'll have an album out already, so then I'll just be pushing more of that music out.
Okay.
Just keep on grinding.
Would you sign to a label, or you think going the way you're going is going to be the way for you? What do you think?
Well, it's just like how it all pans out for me, honestly. Like if I'm doing good solo, and I do come across like some offers from a label, I'll see what they're. I guess I'll like look into it, but for
Okay.
the most part, I feel like working solo would be the best for me.
Mhm.
But I'd only sign to like Interscope, type shit.
Wow,
So,
wow,
what's
wow.
Up? What's up,
Okay.
Interscope?
All right, cool. You guys that are listening in, definitely thank you for listening to Enviyon Radio. We're going to take a real quick 30-second commercial break, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Enviyon Radio. You have Will from Enviyon here. You have Jayskee here.
Yup.
All right, featuring and giving us some insights on his life and some awesome things that he's doing. And then we got Nick here for support to make sure that we do this shit right. All right.
Nick.
By the way, you guys can be free on Enviyon Radio. We don't care if you fucking cuss or whatever. It is what it is.
He's a bitch.
Oh, see, that ain't even nice. That ain't even nice.
Yeah, come on.
So how long? So Nick has attended several studio sessions. I see him all the time. I actually remember the first time I met Nick, and he was like fucking sleep like on the
Yeah,
floor.
That was the first time. First session. Like
that was the
very first time that we ever like.
and that was the first time we cooked up. We was in Studio A.
Hey.
And it was an awesome session. I was like, man, this dude is like fucking good. I remember telling Dro, like, man, this dude's good. And Nick was over there asleep. Nick, what's going on, man? How long you been on this roller coaster ride with Jayskee? What's going on? Talk to us, bro.
I think I kind of just met him like months before.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
in a year, kind of. Like
crazy.
we went to school together, but like we never like talked to each other like that.
Awesome.
He was a lame, so you feel me? I had to steer away from his ass.
That's interesting.
So being friends with Jayskee, seeing like, what are you seeing? Are you seeing the growth? Are you seeing?
Oh, I see the growth, and then like when he gets that writer's block, I always tell his ass like, you just got to get over it. Like he be texting me all the time like, oh man, this is difficult, and like the issues that he's having, kind of. And I'm
Right.
like, you just got to get over it.
Man, that's good to have a friend like that. Like, it is, because we all need at least one person there that's not gonna judge us, not gonna tell us to give up, that's not gonna say, oh, you're wasting your fucking time with that shit. You need to, you know what I mean? You need to just find a job and just live. You know, you need people that's gonna be there to support you.
Yeah.
And even if you don't see how it's gonna work, or even when you don't know, like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna ever make money off this shit, you know. Half of the shit that I do, honestly, I don't never know like what's gonna happen. I just put 100% to it, and I'll be like, I don't care if it happened or not. I'm gonna do it any fucking way, right? And I'm just crazy, and people gonna be like, oh, you're retarded. You're gonna, well, I'll just be retarded, because I'd rather later be able to say I tried this shit and it wasn't it for me, and I'm gonna move to something else than to just not do it. So definitely commend you on continuing to work. Nick continuing to support, and you know, and making sure that Jayskee has the support that he needs for his you know, for all the achievements and accomplishments that's coming his way in the future. What you guys drinking on there? Looks like you guys got some Enviyon water here.
Complimentary Enviyon water. This shit smacks, no cap.
Man,
if you look, if you have writer's block, bro, this shit will cure that shit instantly. Like, but see,
man, tell the people about it, man.
Bro,
what's on the label? Hold on.
Bro, you want to see what's on the label, bro? You gotta stay hydrated with Enviyon water, first of all, bro. If you never been thirsty, you'll never be thirsty again. Okay, bro. Look, it was created using a power stage filtration system, bro. That will surely give you the taste you've been dreaming of. Period.
Oh man, you're just as bad as me. I thought I'd be on some bullshit.
Man, this shit. Enviyon on the thirst, bro.
This is
Enviyon on the mix, bro. We
Oh,
Enviyon on the
shit.
thirst now.
So Jayskee, tell me something you think you would need in order to become a recognized artist in this business, besides great music and money. Like, what is something specific that you think is a strategic thing that you would grasp right now that you think would make things turn into the direction you want them to?
Shit, like, start dropping music, like, you know, like, plan it out, actually, you know, like, have a plan.
Okay.
Like, if you just make music and you don't, like, have a plan for this shit, like, then, you know, like, you'll never know where you're gonna go with it.
Okay.
So if you actually have a plan, like, set up for it, like, okay, like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and it's all gonna, like, come together, you know.
Okay,
like,
so
like
for the
puzzle
people,
type shit.
so for the people that's watching, for the people that look up to you, for the people who are interested in getting to a point where they can have as much music as you have, or where they can come in the studio and just lay some shit down in 15 minutes, for the people who just can't seem to do that, what is some advice that you would give them in order to be able to do what you do? Just not giving away no secrets or nothing like that, but just on some, hey, if I was that artist that I might have used to be, or I was the artist that you are today, what would I do? You know, just something to push people forward. What do you think is a good?
What I would tell people like that, and I do have people like that, like his cousin, he got inspired by me to start making music, and like, you know, whenever he goes through it, he's all like, man, like, what do I need to, you know, like, to get to that stature that you're at right now? I tell him, honestly, like, you just got to keep doing it. Like, that's just it. Like, just keep
That's
doing
just it.
Like,
Even when you don't see any
yeah,
progress.
even like that's
You
like when
have
you
to-
mainly have to keep, like, you know, pushing through and like keep doing shit like that. Like, that's when you got to keep doing the
Okay,
most shit.
so what happens? Like, I got to go to work the next day. I'm tired as hell. I got this, you know, I got a little bit of studio money, but shit, I could go kick it. I could go buy bottles. I can, like, what keeps you?
But that's what separates the people that actually really want it to, like, the people that are just like on the fence, you know. So it's
Okay.
all like, I feel like if you really want to do this shit, like, you'll set priorities for yourself, and like you'll be like, okay, like, I have a little bit of studio money, you know, like let me you know, like, book a studio session real quick.
Right.
Let me work on this shit. Like, working on your craft is like the most important thing that you could do.
Yeah.
You know, you just got to keep doing it.
Absolutely, definitely. I mean, I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah.
So what do you think you bring to the music world that's unique? What are you bringing?
So
Everybody, every great artist that we know is different, right?
Different,
We can separate them in some kind of way, right? Even if similarities are real close, that's still not the same person.
Yeah.
Which person are you?
I feel like with me, like, what I could bring is like shit, more versatility to like music in general, you know? Like, I'm not like just a rapper, like, I'm an artist. Like, I make songs like purely on like how I feel, like in that certain instant, like in that certain moment and shit. So it's like, I feel like I could like bring out like more feelings like to the world in a sense, like making music that more people could relate to, like, you know, in like a
Okay.
different type of way, like not that like artists are already doing.
Okay.
Like,
So give me something that like you see that is going on that's happening in the music industry. Like something that you see that you disagree on.
disagree on.
Something that's happening right now in the music industry that you disagree on and you believe that it would create a better outcome for everyone who's involved in music, including consumers. Give me something you disagree on.
I kind of disagree on like how like certain like rappers are getting like, you know, like known out there, just, and like they suck, you know. And It's
Okay.
just like because they got clout or like they got money, like they just make it type shit.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know, like I don't really feel like it should be dependent on that. Like, I feel like in order to make it, like, you have to like put in like some actual type of work. Like,
Well, here's a question. How do you know how much work they put in? Because typically when an artist blows up and you just hear about him, you're like, oh, that motherfucker came out of nowhere. But a lot of times we don't know what happened behind the scenes. We don't know how much work they put in. And I'm not taking up for them, but I'm saying, and that's the argument that somebody else could say. Hey, well, how the fuck you know how long he been working? That artist might have been working for 10 years before they finally had enough money saved up to buy themselves into the game, or had enough money, or had enough clout to get out there. Like,
I mean, there have been like people like that, you know, but there are also like rappers that are, you know, like famous right now that like have actually like just like risen up, like, because like they knew somebody.
So what do you think should be like, what should be the thing that says whether or not you get on or you shouldn't? What should exist to make that? What do you think?
I don't even know, like, you know, like, just, there's really like nothing you can do. It's just like, that's how it is. But like, I feel like,
so let's take an artist like a Nicki Minaj, let's just say, all right?
I mean, shit.
What makes her deserve where she's at versus taking a Blueface and putting where he's at? Like, what should make, you know, okay, let's go back to Nicki. What should make Nicki more than Cardi? Or what is it? Like, is it just...
it should just be like more like who puts in like the most work, you know?
Okay, so whoever put the most work in should be the person who gets the chance first.
Yeah, or like, yeah, basically.
I kind of agree with that. Because like you said, there are some artists that are one-hit wonders. They only got one song, and they put that one song out, it blows up, and then they disappear off the face of the earth. And then you got other artists who have years and years and years in the game, but they stay underground. Some prefer it. Some prefer to be underground, don't get me wrong. And some just can't get over the glass ceiling.
Yeah, see, like Kanye, like he was like what in his basement and shit, just like making beats and shit.
Mm-hmm. He put the work in.
Yeah, he was putting the work in.
I see what you're saying.
You know, he like he's like a great example like of just like, like keep on going and shit, like no matter what, like even if you don't see like anything yet, like if you keep on going, like you're bound to see results.
Absolutely.
You gotta take the time to make the progress.
Facts.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Would you rather be successful or famous? And what do you think the difference is?
I would rather be successful in all honesty, like rather than famous, because like being successful is like, like nobody can really take that away from you. And, like with being famous, like that shit could die out. Like you could have like your 15 minutes of fame and that's it. Like,
Okay.
Where are you gonna go from there? And
Awesome.
like with being successful, like like you're set. Like you already have a plan. Like if you fall, like you can fall off, and if you do, you already have a plan for that. And, like
Yep.
you'll still be, like,
Absolutely.
You'll still be set.
That's a good definition. That's the first time I heard it that way. A lot of people would look at success as having money, and being famous is just being known. But success isn't about money.
Yeah, it's not always about
It's
money.
like
It's
how you
about-
build yourself.
Like,
Correct.
being successful
Yeah.
is just
That's
like,
that's awesome that you see it that way. So that's
There's tears to this shit.
I feel
so
like, yeah.
so Jayskee, where would you go if you could go anywhere right now in the world? Where would it be? Where would you go?
I'll go back to Puerto Rico, no cap.
For real?
I love it there. Yeah.
Out of here,
Yeah.
out of the States,
I'd
back
go
to Puerto Rico.
Yeah. I just love visiting there. Their food is amazing.
Why don't you just? Okay, what's holding you back?
Shit, right now, like, shit, I gotta be here making this music, Shit,
Okay.
that's what's holding me back, and I got
Do
a
you
job.
do you think that the platform in Puerto Rico would give you the exposure that you need?
Not necessarily like the exposure, like, but I just feel like it'd just be like really great for like my well-being, like in general, like that's,
Okay.
like, what I care about the most.
All right. Well, before you leave, you definitely gotta let me know, okay? Because I'm coming the fuck out there. I ain't never been to Puerto Rico, and I definitely want to slide.
Yeah, that's just amazing. Like, you know how to swim? Like, we could swim
little
like,
bit.
We could swim like the sea turtles and
I
shit.
mean, as
like,
long as I got one of those little fucking balloon things around me,
Nah,
shit,
nah,
I'm
nah,
all
nah,
in there
nah.
with
like,
you.
You're just like in a scuba like suit. Like, scuba.
Oh, I'm in the scuba suit,
Yeah.
like, with the little tanks on my back.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I'm going.
Going underwater.
Cause then I don't care how much I can't swim. I'm as long
Yeah.
as I can breathe.
Like, yeah,
Shit,
you'll be breathing and shit. So you run out that shit.
it don't even matter. Well, definitely, Jayskee, I definitely just wanted to get you on the show today and just talk and get some insight with
Yeah.
you. And I definitely appreciate you coming on out, man. For the people who just tuned in, we are on Enviyon Radio. We have Jayskee here. Jayskee, tell people where they can find you, where they can look you up and get some more information about you.
You can find
one
me
more
on
time.
Apple Music, Tidal, low key, shout out Tidal. You can find me on YouTube Music, anywhere, Google Play, all that,
Okay.
SoundCloud, the basics, all that. Just
Awesome.
type in JAYSKEE, Jayskee, and then I'll pop up.
JAYSKEE here on Enviyon Radio. For you guys that's tuned in, we will also release this video as well of this
Yeah.
interview. It's a must see, and we definitely appreciate you, Jay. So you got anything else to say before we leave the viewers today?
Shit. Shout out Nick for coming with me over here. Shout out Will for having me. Yeah, shout out all the local rappers too that are trying to, like, that are grinding and shit, trying to make it too. Shout out Bone. Shout out Tron. Shout
And
out
before we leave, Jayskee, I need you to do a tag. I need you to be like, yo, what's up? This your boy Jayskee, and you're here on Enviyon Radio. I need you to do something like that, so when I throw it up on the station, you'll be on there. So I'm recording. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Yo, what's up? It's Jayskee, and we're recording on Enviyon Radio.
Hell nah.
Nah,
One more time. One more time. One more time.
Alright. Yo, what's up? It's Jayskee, and you're recording on Enviyon Radio right now.
All right, listen. Don't say recording. Just be like, yo, what's
Where?
up? This is Jayskee. You listening to Enviyon. Yeah, you listening to Enviyon Radio. You know what I'm saying? You listen to Enviyon Radio. And then you can say some shit like about you if you want. Like, you could be like, yo, this your boy Jayskee. You can find my shit on blah, blah, blah. And you listening to Enviyon Radio. Like, low key, like, brand yourself with the shit. So let's do it one more time. I'm ready.
Alright, yo, what's up? It's Jayskee. You can find me on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, SoundCloud, all that shit. And you're listening to Enviyon Radio.
Splat.
Splat.
Ain't that how they
Slat.
do it?
Nah, it's slat, bro.
It's
You
slat, right?
It's slat.
Well,
You
I
gotta,
thought
like, slat.
I'm changing the shit.
Well, it's slat.
It's
but, you know,
sleep.
people be like,
It's
bro,
sleep.
It's
You told me
sleep,
this
bro.
before. Nah, that shit whack as hell.
SLEE, the 2 E's. I'm putting
But
the 2 E's
why
in
you gonna
slat.
put sleep?
Sleep.
Enviyon, sleep.
Yeah, I'm 2 E's. SL 2 E's back to back with the T. I'm finna change the shit. Nobody don't copy my shit. We ain't saying slat
that.
no more.
Alright.
We saying sleep. SLEET. So
I'll put that shit on ad-lib.
on it. Sleep or for slime, like what up slime? Just what up Sleem? Nah.
Sleep. What's
What
up?
up, Slim?
What up, Sleep?
All right, y'all. Hey, definitely
Wow.
thank y'all for tuning in. And you got
Yeah.
Jayskee here on Enviyon Radio. Make sure you guys tune in and shout bro out and definitely check out
Shout out
his
my
shit.
slime.
And we out of here.
Check out my
Peace.
Sleep.